Have you ever wondered why smart people seem to have fewer friends? It's no secret that highly intelligent folks often have smaller social circles. This isn't just a coincidence, but a common observation backed by numerous psychological theories and studies. The intriguing world of social psychology offers various insights into this phenomenon, exploring the intricate relationship between intelligence and social interactions. With a fascinating mix of reasoning, let's dive into the 7 reasons why smart people often have fewer friends. Firstly, smart people value quality over quantity. They understand that the essence of friendship is not measured by the number of contacts in their phone, but rather by the depth of the connections they formed. This preference for depth over breadth is rooted in the realization that meaningful relationships are the ones that truly enrich our lives. Superficial connections might be fun and exciting at first, but they often lack the emotional depth and understanding that come with deep, meaningful relationships. Smart people are attracted to the idea of having a few good friends who they can trust, rely on, and share intellectual conversations with. They value the richness of these connections, the exchange of ideas, the mutual respect, and the shared experiences that only a few close friends can offer. So for smart people, it's not about the number of friends, but the depth of the relationships. Secondly, smart people often enjoy solitude. Now, solitude is a powerful state, often misunderstood and confused with loneliness. But let's clear the air here. Solitude is the state of being alone without feeling lonely. It's a time of self-reflection, a moment of pause from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Intelligent individuals tend to relish these moments of solitude. They use this time to dive deep into their thoughts, to reflect on their actions and to learn from their experiences. It's a time when they can let their minds wander and explore, allowing for creativity and innovation to bloom. Solitude is also a time for self-improvement. Smart people use this time to learn new things, to challenge themselves, to grow. It's a time of introspection and personal development. So when you see a smart person alone, they're not necessarily lonely. They might just be enjoying their solitude, relishing in their own company. Hence, not having a large friend circle doesn't necessarily mean they're lonely. Thirdly, smart people usually have high standards. This is not just in academics or career, but it extends to their personal relationships as well. They have a clear understanding of what they want from a friendship and don't settle for less. These standards can be quite diverse, but some common themes emerge. They often seek mutual respect and understanding in their relationships. They want friends who will challenge them intellectually, who can engage in deep, meaningful conversations, not just idle chit-chat. This doesn't mean they're snobbish or elitist. It's just that they value the quality of their interactions over the mere number of friends. After all, a handful of genuine, stimulating relationships is far more rewarding than a crowd of superficial ones. However, such high standards for friendship can be a limiting factor. It automatically filters out those who can't meet their expectations or who don't resonate on the same intellectual wavelength. Their high standards filter out those who don't meet their expectations. Fourthly, smart people don't conform easily. This is not a sign of rebellion or stubbornness, but rather a reflection of their unique perspectives. When you have a mind that's constantly questioning, analyzing, and innovating, you don't just accept things as they are. You challenge the status quo. You question norms and traditions. You seek your own truths. This trait, while admirable, can lead to misunderstandings or conflicts with others. People tend to feel comfortable with what's familiar and predictable. They gravitate towards those who share their views and uphold their norms. So, when someone comes along with a fresh perspective or a challenging question, it can create discomfort or even resistance. Smart people with their non-conforming attitudes might find it hard to fit into pre-existing molds. They don't easily blend into large friend groups that require a certain degree of conformity. Their non-conformity, although a strength, can make it difficult for them to fit into large friend groups. Fifthly, smart people are usually more independent. Their intelligence often breeds a sense of self-reliance that's not commonly found in others. They've learned through their experiences, their successes, and even their failures, that they have the capacity to navigate life's challenges on their own. This doesn't mean they shun all human contact or assistance. Rather, they simply don't feel the need to depend on others for their happiness or fulfillment. They find contentment within themselves, in their work, their hobbies, their passions. Their independence allows them to pursue these interests without the need for constant social interaction. And this independence isn't just about emotional or mental self-sufficiency. It also extends to their decision-making process. They trust their judgment, they're not easily swayed by the crowd, and they don't feel the need to seek approval or validation from a large group of friends. Their independence means they don't need to rely on others as much. Sixthly, smart people can be intimidating. This intimidation factor is not about being physically imposing or aggressive, but rather it's about the intellectual prowess they possess. It's their ability to dissect complex ideas, their quick wit, and their nonconformist mindset that can make others feel overwhelmed. Consider this. When you're in a room with someone who always seems to have the answers, who can confidently navigate through intricate problems, and who doesn't shy away from challenging the status quo, it can feel a bit intimidating, can't it? This sense of intimidation can create an invisible barrier that distances smart people from others. Moreover, smart people's high self-confidence, derived from their intellectual capabilities, can further amplify this intimidation. It's not that they intentionally try to be intimidating, it's just a byproduct of their intelligence and confidence. This can lead to fewer people daring to approach them or engage in conversation, thus resulting in fewer friendships. Their intimidating persona can often keep potential friends at bay. Lastly, smart people are often misunderstood. Their unique perspectives and high standards can create a chasm of understanding with those around them. They may see the world through a different lens, challenge conventional wisdom, and question established norms. This tendency can result in feeling isolated, as it's harder for others to relate to their viewpoints. Their thoughts and ideas might be misconstrued, leading to a sense of alienation. Being misunderstood often leads to fewer but more meaningful friendships for smart people. In conclusion, there are several reasons why smart people have fewer friends. From valuing quality over quantity to cherishing their solitude, these individuals often navigate social relationships differently. They set high standards for their friendships and don't conform to societal norms easily, fostering a sense of independence that can sometimes be intimidating to others. Moreover, smart people can often be misunderstood, as their unique perspectives and ways of thinking don't always align with mainstream views. But remember, this does not signify a deficiency in their social capabilities. Instead, it speaks to their desire for meaningful connections and a deeper understanding of the world around them. These traits might lead to fewer friendships, but the ones they do form are often more profound and enduring. So, let's not view having fewer friends as a drawback for intelligent people. In the grand scheme of things, it's not about the quantity of friends, but the quality of friendships that truly matters.